Let's be clear. We can't expect relief from the tired old theories that in 8 short years doubled the national debt, threw our economy into a tailspin, and led us into this mess On Tuesday, I will speak to the nation about our urgent national problem. As Baltimore's Health Commissioner, Dr. Sharfstein has been recognized as a national leader for his efforts to protect children from unsafe, over-the-counter cough and cold medications. And he's designed an award-winning program to ensure that Americans with disabilities had access to prescription. A few weeks ago, some of these improbable allies committed to cut national health care spending by $2 trillion over the next decade. During my visit to Russia, we began the process of resetting relations so that we can address key national priorities like the threat of nuclear weapons and extremism. Today I can report on what we achieved, a new commitment to meet common challenges and real progress in advancing America's national security and economic prosperity. That is the spirit of national purpose that we must summon right now. It also now represents something more. Whether or not we as a nation are capable of tackling our toughest challenges, if we can serve the national interest despite the unrelenting efforts of the special interests, if we can still do big things in America. This national tragedy, and our thoughts are with all the Americans who wear. The result was a national agenda too often skewed in favor of those with the power to tilt the tables. It will not be affected, and neither will national security, but all other discretionary government programs will. Finally, I've called for a bipartisan fiscal commitment, and it will not affect national security, including benefits. But I also hope that as you do so, you take some time to reflect on what Memorial Day is all about, on why we set this day aside as a time of national remembrance. It's to support military families while a loved one is away. We've guaranteed new support to caregivers who put their lives, as Republican Dick Lugar said the other day, every senator has an obligation in the national security interest to take a stand, to do his or her duty. Senator Lugar is right. That saying was coined by a Republican senator, Arthur Vandenberg, who partnered with a Democratic president, Harry Truman, to pass landmark national security measures at the dawn of the Cold War. Today, but I firmly believe that when innocent people are being brutalized, when someone like Gaddafi threatens a bloodbath that could destabilize an entire region, and when the international community is prepared to come together to save many thousands of lives, then it's in our national interest to act. Negotiations over our national budget. Leaders of both parties came together to avert a government shutdown, cut spending, and invest in our future. This is good news for the American people. It means we're challenging states and school districts to improve teaching and learning, and making it a national goal to once again have the highest proportion of college graduates in the world by 2020. We know that more and more jobs are being created in the clean energy. Over the past decade, we spent $1 trillion on war, borrowed heavily from overseas, and invested too little in the greatest source of our national strength, our own people.